turn your camera on. Everybody come up. We're going to do a sound therapy session, more like for Teresa because I was falling asleep. But I mean, listening very well as well. You guys know, look, I have, if you can see this, I have my candle holder, I have glass, I have ceramic stuff. I have my chopsticks with me. I have cardboard, so a gift box from a friend. I have an egg, two of them.
All ready for sound therapy.
There's more. Yes, I'm looking for stuff that can make sound. You guys do that. So turn on your camera. Now this is going to be fun. So Veron, you're going to do this with me. Scott, please do that. You're the creative one. And I have my boss here, so I could do that. I have my table. I have my lamp. I have my chopsticks. When I was little, I used to do the chopstick dance. And this will be fun if Pauline was there. I'm going to turn on a bit more light. My bowl. My glass. Can everybody turn on their camera and their microphones, please? Jane, you're on board.
Can all of you go and pick up something from your kitchen or from your living room that can make sound? So we are going to make sound together. All right, sound therapy now.
That's right.
Go to your kitchen and get your pots and pans out.
Pots and pans. That's a little bit extreme, but everybody, pots and pans is fine too. Brett, I know you're online. And George, you're online. Pauline, you're online. Who else? Dr. Nicholas Letting from Kenya. Let's have some fun. Yes. Okay, turn on your cameras. Okay, everybody will go get your stuff first. Teresa's getting a little. Now I'm waking up. So get anything that you feel you could make a noise or a sound with. We're going to create a rhythm here all together. And that would be now I'm wide awake. Veron, you know that the Bengal is doing a really good job.
Yes.
Yeah. So your chopstick, your forks, your knives, anything.
Yeah. Bring your forks, pots and pans and your forks and your chopsticks. Bring anything that makes sound.
Right. And let's detect team, please. If you can take a screenshot of that.
Yes.
Ta-da. Yeah. Pauline.
Okay. Ready.
Hang on.
Any music? Are we going to have music or just rhythm?
No, just us. We're going to make music together. That's the whole point. Okay, can we have everybody turn on their cameras, please?
Yes, so we can see what you're holding. Come on.
Yeah, listen to the captain. Veronica and I are now the captain. Wow, we got Joseph, we got Scott. Margaret, where are you from? Taiwan? Chi Wai Song. And Dr. Jing Nguyen from Thailand. Turn on your camera. I know you're having pizza, but you got to turn on your camera. Okay, Dr. Nicholas Letting. Okay, this is going to be fun. We're just going to do this for about 15 minutes, right?
Yes, it's just having fun.
There, while Brett, I love your background. Okay, we're not going to do this until everybody turn on their cameras.
Come on, use your chopstick, use your forks, and use your spoon, and anything that you can find in your kitchen. All of us are at home.
Your house.
Yes.
Let me see, I've got stuff
all
here.
Right.
I got so many.
Sound therapy now, come on.
Okay, we got 2 more minutes before we can start. Let's wait for everybody to get their things ready. Isaac was in our immunity talk last night. Dave, okay, we got more people. Joseph flew, right? Everybody, we got people from the Philippines. Professor Mark, are you around? We got, and Francis Diaz, you're around. And we got other professors at universities around the world.
Yeah.
Right, what do you have? What instrument are you going to be using?
Oh, you have chopstick. Chopstick, nice. Come on, everybody, switch on your video. Switch on your video and have some fun now.
Okay, we're gonna do this, right? The way it works is it's a freestyle music creation. All of you are going to hit anything you want and at any beat and at any rhythm you want. Anything I want. You sing, you can make noise with your mouth, whatever you like. And David just waking up from Lithuania. Maybe we should ask him to join us. Well, our team from this morning. So, are you guys ready? Okay, please be on camera. We're gonna do this, and then so it's a little break as well. Like the whole idea about having holistic wellness is, you know, breath work, quieting, exercise, so a bit of laughter, which is down as well. And food, which we'll talk about later with Chef Conch, and And then, you know, then we'll talk about leadership after this. Okay, now this is leadership too. If you could join together and do all this with us, it's about creating leadership. Let me see if I could get Dave to join. Who's that having a TV in the background? That doesn't count. Okay, everybody ready? You got your stuff? Everybody. What for this back? Ah, Pauline is here. All right. Okay, Pauline, I know you're just in. I waited for you for this session. Okay. Yes. Da, 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 da. Your chopsticks.
All right.
Oh, my favorite session. I need to stretch. My body's aching. Okay, are you guys ready? Are
Okay,
you
go.
ready? Now on a
Yes.
count, we're gonna start on a count of 1, 2, 3, go. Make your favorite noise with all your instruments. Da-da, da-da. Boom, 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 boom. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Come on, everybody. Even if you have to clap, you could do that as well. Anything you want. Eggs, 2 eggs. Makes a difference. Da-da. Can I have your microphones on? Da-da, da-da. Mm-hmm. And you could dance as well. Come on, everybody. What's going on? Not enough noise. Not enough noise. More noise. What do you have there, Scott? The worst drummer in the world. I love it. I love it. This is gonna not last 15 minutes. Pauline, we need your help. Where are you? Even this painting makes some sort of noise. Are you guys ready?
Hello.
Sound therapy session. Making our own music here, and we got Amy. Ooh, what is that? Who's got something holding something? Ooh, all right.
Oh, you have your cup.
I used to do chopstick dance when I was little in China. It was like this. These are too long. You're supposed to do okay, like the tiny dog thing. Yeah. Okay, come on, everybody. Dr. Nicholas studying. Can you give us some African music? Not enough noise, everybody. We need some noise. Happy music, happy music, happy music. Everybody, we got to do our happy music.
How about laughter together with sound?
Here.
How about laughter with sound?
Hey, I need you to make some noise from Thailand. Dr. Jing Nguyen, our goodwill ambassador. Okay, who wants to sing something like happy? Seriously. Well done there. I could see Pauline.
Imagine all
And I really need a stretch, guys. This is good. This is really good. I love these spiritual eggs. Spiritual eggs. Gifted from me from the world's famous gong master, Jan in Germany. Okay, you guys have to do a bit more than that, okay?
I'm trying, Teresa. Come on, everyone.
Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Okay.
It's fun.
I should have said 5 minutes instead of 12. Just like what are you doing there in Singapore in the studio? I think I could try this, guys. Is this working? I wonder how the egg feels like with you. Oh, make a different noise. Wow. Oh, this is quite good actually. I like it. Let's do it again. Are you guys thinking anything? How about a drum with your palms? More people coming in. Ooh la la. Finally, now the world is joining us for sure. Hey, Dr. Nicholas, do you actually have an African drum? You have your microphone on. Yeah,
Oh.
let's do that.
Good morning.
Okay, guys, come on, we need to do this together. The small world after all is a small world after all. Somebody gonna sing.
It's a small world. It's a small world. Very nice.
Okay.
It's
Can we
a
have some
world.
songs in different languages? Would that help as a sound therapy? Oh, I know what's this one. Okay, I do this one every morning. It's actually it's Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. It's actually a Sanskrit. Okay, so you guys want to do this with me? Loka
Samasta
Sukino
Sukino
Bhavantu. Loka Samasta
Samasta
Sukino Bhavantu. Loka
Samasta
Sukino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu. Okay, it's for good luck. So you do it 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times, or 12 times. So multiples of 3, okay? Anybody else wants to do something different? Come on, more sound therapy now? Are you guys waking up now or energized? Okay. Dr. Nicholas, you got the drum, right? Can you lead? Please.
Yes.
Dr. Nicholas.
Yes.
Kenya. Woo!
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
It's early there. I gotta turn
Ah,
my AC
fun.
on.
Fun loving team.
Woo! Can you tell us about the drum that you're using? Yes. Woo! I like this sound therapy session. Are you guys having fun? Yes. Tech team, make sure you take a screenshot of it. Woo! What about in Bangkok? What instrument do we have? And Christina in Singapore. Yeah.
Yeah. You have your pause.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good idea. That is nice bowl. It's pretty nice. Make some noise with it.
No sound.
No sound. Is this better?
Oh yeah, now got sound.
Ah, nice.
You have your
bowl.
ginger inside. You have ginger?
Ginger, garlic.
Ah.
This came from my kitchen. You think you go look for things in
From the kitchen.
Okay.
It's
What
short.
else? Are we good? Initiative as well. So can you guys promise to stay on and bring your friends onward as well, so that we can party and celebrate life together and happiness and good health? Yeah.
Our next panelist is talking about surviving to thriving, wellness and leadership at home and at work. We have a panel of very, very talented speakers.
That's right. And I
Thank
should
you.
use our.
Thank you, Veronica and Teresa and
Thank
Brett.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Let me first introduce Brett Cooper, my angel, as always. And thank you to you first, Veronica, for introducing us. And our next panel will be on leadership at home and at work. And it all links back to wellness. And our moderator is Brett Cooper, if I could have him on camera as well. Brett now joins us from Melbourne in Australia. He was staying here in Hong Kong for many, many years. And Brett, angel, look at that behind him. It's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous soul. And we met through work, of course, and we're great friends. And his former company was actually a client of mine. It's still a client of mine. And Brett has always been in C-suite leadership roles, as in human resources. And, you know, he's a true leader in my own words. I don't tend to like to read bios because everyone on this summit here is so dear to my heart and I know them personally and professionally. And Brett, and what I mean by a true leader is that he leads what he preaches and he practices what he preaches. And he's always been a person to look after his employees and the people in his life. And, you know, as a consultant to his employees, I see that. I've seen that over the years. And he always puts his employees as a priority. He always prioritizes their needs and make sure that they're well, make sure they grow personally in their own well-being, and he makes sure that they grow in their careers as well. Now that he moved back to Australia, it is a bit of a loss for Hong Kong, but he's going to continue all that he drives in and all that he's built up in his entire life to help others grow. And we've been talking about that a lot. And this is why I invited him. And it's really my honor to introduce to you and hand over the stage to my dear friend, Brett Cooper. Thank you, Brett.
Wow. Thank you, Teresa, so much. I'll take the recording. I'll take the recording of that. Yeah, I'm a little bit blushed and put it as my CV. So I'll just send the link to the recording for my CV. But thank you for the kind introduction. Before we start, I'd just like to thank you, Teresa, and also Veronica for such an amazing summit, and also for having us as a panel on to talk about this particular topic, which I love so much, and the panelists that are talking today are such an amazing group of people. And the topic is surviving to thriving, wellness and leadership at home and at work. So we're looking at to balance the whole lot up in terms of leadership and wellness here, not just in the workplace, but also at home. So we've got some fantastic panelists, which I'll introduce, and I'll let them introduce themselves as well. But for any questions, of course, from the audience, please put them into the chat. We may not get to all of them, but we'd love to answer any questions you have, and happy to be guided by you in terms of where the discussion you want it to go, essentially. So I'll kick off and introduce our first panelist is Pauline Williams. She's the Director of Relationship and Management for Atrium HR Consulting that's based in Hong Kong. So Pauline, over to you. Could you give us a little bit of an introduction on yourself and why this topic is so important to you?
Sure. Thank you, Brett. Thank you for the honour of speaking with such esteemed panelists. Thank you, Teresa, Veronica and Brett. Looking forward to this. In terms of me, personally, I've been in Hong Kong 27 years, believe it or not. I only intended to come here for 2, but I've been here for 27, which is, I think people have heard a lot. This is a wonderful dynamic city. It's been through a lot of troubles over the past couple of years to 3 years in terms of all sorts of different ways, politically and also in now the pandemic and affecting around the world. But from my point of view here in Hong Kong and across Asia, which I take care of, why does in terms of me, I'm actually half Chinese, I'm Eurasian, I'm from 2 cultures. And so there's also that cultural factor that we're always thinking about when it comes to certain fundamentals like we're talking about today. I think that really plays an influence too. I'm here in Hong Kong, and I have my parents. I'm lucky to have my parents with me who are in their 80s. So, you know, Brett, if I veer off topic, please correct me, because I tend to do that quite a lot. I tend to go off at a tangent. I think you know me well enough to know that I do that sometimes. Yes. And other than that, in terms of working, I've been with my current group, the current company, for a total of 13 years in terms of the parent group alliance. And yes, director of Atrium. HR consulting speaks for itself, and I'm sure Brett probably may have or others may have questions for me on that later on, but that's me. And yes, and I don't mind sharing with you all at this stage that I've been through my own mental health issues, so that's why this topic is especially important to me. And I'm sure everyone around the world, all on this panel, we all have our stories to tell, and I think we're all going to share that together this afternoon. Thank you, Brett.
Thanks, Pauline. Thank you so much. And I have worked with Pauline in Hong Kong a lot, and you don't go off topic. You can share a range of different stories so well, and I always take so much away from you, as has so many people in Hong Kong. So you're an amazing person over there, and I'm
relieved to know that.
I'm looking forward to your sharing throughout the panel today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so our second panelist is George Lee. George is an organizational development, training and learning specialist. He's a resilient leadership coach and trainer, and a retired military officer. So I'm looking forward to hearing some stuff about how you built this this military career into your leadership, both at home and at work. So George, please tell us a little bit about yourself and why the topic's so important to you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Brett, and hi, everyone. I'm George. I'm from Singapore, born here, bred here, and I actually have dedicated more than half of my life defending this small little country. Well, leadership has been close to my heart for as long as I know, because it's about being one true self. And a lot of people that I've encountered or that I've interacted with, they tend to feel that leadership is pretty much deviated from what they do or who they are at home versus who they are at work. But contrary to that belief, I always feel that a leader is always a leader, no matter what position he's in, no matter what context he's put into, and no matter what capacity he actually uphold, because a person is true to himself, and he should be that way all the time. And this is where, if we feel that leaders are not human beings, and thereby forcing or putting on a false front that leaders cannot suffer from mental breakdown, that's where we absolutely is wrong. And I hope today's session is going to be insightful for whoever is around the room tonight, tonight, wherever you are, just so that you realize that leaders do have moments of down. Leaders do have breakdown situation where they felt helpless, but it is that resilience that leaders bring forth in whatever context that they are facing, whatever problem they're facing, that can help them and also the people that are leading pull through any difficult time. That's why this topic is so close to my heart, because as parents or even in the family, especially during this pandemic period, it is so troubling. Well, you can call it a trouble, or you can actually use that as an opportunity to bring forth your resilience up to the front and help everyone get by this difficult time. So yep, I look forward to having a fantastic dialogue with everyone in the room, and also having fantastic questions from the floor. Thanks, Brett.
Thank you so much, George. I really look forward to hearing more from you throughout the panel today, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I like your point that, leaders don't need to be just resilient on their own, and they always show a good sign. They can have weakness as well, which you learn from. So I love that.
Sure, yes.
As a key point for sure. Okay, our third panelist is Dr. Nicholas Letting, joining us from Kenya. Dr. Letting is a transformative leader, social scientist, and Chancellor and CEO of the Management University of Africa, based in Kenya. I must admit, if you looked at the video that Dr. Letting put up, I felt like I was in an African safari. I've watched it a few times now. It's just an amazing video he put up. So thank you so much, Dr. Letting, for joining us today. So I'll hand to you to introduce yourself